Trainers District.
You don't understand.
Greetings, it is I, once again, Esquire, the Esquire, your non-bully expert. I actually am about to go freshen up. I just came back from the Houses of Hair, where I saw my good comrade Tat, who gave me the fresh blend. You should definitely check him out too. He would definitely get you right. But on to more pressing matters. So we need to address something that really grinds my gears. When it comes to you starting a breeding program, there is one thing that you need to know. The most important thing, even more important than the dogs. Have a plan. There are so many people out here that have a breeding program who don't have a plan. Please have a plan. But if you don't have one and you're looking for one, that is fine. The non-bully expert shall show you. Step 1, have a plan. Make sure you have the proper funding. Make sure you have the space. Make sure you even want to really do this for the right reasons. That is definitely an important step. On to step 2. Make sure you really know what breed you want to improve and how you are going to go about this. This is all a part of the plan. Step 3, understand the commitment and make sure you do detailed and thorough research on this breed. You don't want to give energy to something that you really don't want to commit to, and the only one that suffers are the dogs. Once you choose that breed and know your look that you want to go for, once you have that look, make sure you have pictures, draw images, it's fine. Have a general idea of where you want to go and make sure you jot all this down. This is mine from way back when, handed down by forefathers of the Elders Handlers Council. This is what you need. You need to have it written down. Step 4. So, once you have that down now, you want to look at what dog you're going to purchase. Which one do you want to choose? That is solely up to you. You could take my advice, but that will cost. Anyway, once you have this down, you move forward. So say you start off with a female. You need to know what look you want to go for, and when you pick that sire after waiting 2 or so years after her first heat, you want to really look at the lineage that dog comes from, because the one worst thing you can do, the one worst mistake you could do is not know what's in your dog. So that also leads me to, I don't know, Alfred, what point are we on right now?
We're on point number 5, Master Squire.
Okay, point 5. So once you have picked what you want to pick, you need to do a DNA test. You need to know what traits are in your dog. Why is this important? This way, you know which way to go. Nobody likes to be lost, unless you're in the French Riviera. Oh, Margaret. Anywho, so once you have the DNA test and you know what traits your dog possesses, it is a lot easier to move forward, okay? So once you do that, you make sure that any dog that you take to your dog, you make sure you get DNA tested. You make sure that you know what's deep down inside of that cesspool of genes. You need to know. It is very important. So we're on like 5 or 6, I don't know, we'll guess it. Yes, Alfred.
We're on point number 6, Master Squire.
Remind me to give you a raise later. I shall feed you. Okay, so step number 6. This is the point to where, say you have a female, and you want to take her to a strapping young male. You want to have pups to extend the lineage a step further, to perfect the breed, to get what you need to get, to follow the plan of your breeding program. The thing that is most important is this. Make sure there's a breeding contract. I cannot stress the importance of a breeding contract. I've been taken to the ringer many a times in my earlier days of breeding by these money hungry wankers. Jeez, the pen is mightier than the sword unless somebody really has a sword. In that case, you might want to run. I'm not the expert in that field, but hell, I'm not an expert in any field. But anyway, now enough of rambling. So, the contract. Make sure the contract is very thorough. Make sure that the contract has your dog's name, your name, that dog's name. What do you agree to? Monies that you agreed to. How are you going to split the puppies? make sure this is in the contract. And make sure that you put the worth of the puppies. Because one time I had an individual who asked me how we were going to split 5 puppies. He said it was impossible to split 5 puppies. And then I thought to myself, why would you want to go into business with someone whose math isn't quite mathing, you know? So make sure that you are dealing with someone who is legit. Make sure that the contract is definitely thorough. Make sure that every little detail is ironed out. Just like my suits at any other time, like the one I'm about to go put on in a minute. But anyway, that is step number 6. Step 7. So now when you want to get into breeding, you know what? We're gonna save that for a later time. Or actually, you can go ahead to Canis District on YouTube and subscribe to Asking Esquire. And we would love to hear more questions from the congregation. What did we say, Alfred?
We would love to hear more questions from the congregation.
Could you say it any more slower? Jesus.
Sorry, Master Squire.
Yeah, okay. Anywho, download the Canis District app. It's available on all platforms. Alfred, what is it available on?
It's available on all platforms, Master Squire.
Thank you, young squire. Download the Canis District app for all bully breeds. Frenchies, Bulldogs, Pit Bulls, American Bullies, Cane Corsas, it doesn't matter. Download it. Check it out. There are many features that we have on there that we would love for you to check out. So give us a download and make sure you click the subscribe button somewhere down there. Make sure you click that. I have to go freshen up. This again has been Esquire the Esquire, your non-bully expert. Pip pip and cheerio. Alfred,
Yes, Master Squire.
run my bathwater.